Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the most anticlimactic opening to a stream ever. Hi. So the ideas we have so far: style swap, Pokemon monster redesign, character design session, and Mad Lib art. Any others? I can't do 3D pen, obviously, like I said. I don't have 4 or 5 days spare. Alright, let's check the votes. And the winner starts off by being, oh, that's close. We've got character design session with dice and brackets at the top at 36%. Okay, I'm glad I added that variable because I wasn't feeling character design session, but I thought of a quick twist that made it a little more unpredictable and fun for me. So let's do a character design session. I'm gonna go get a D20 and you guys are gonna help me come up with variables that we're gonna roll between, and that's the way we're gonna pick our character design trait. All right, we're doing a character design session with the help of dice. The problem is my D20 is probably tucked away in a box somewhere, so I'm gonna have to duck away from the stream super quick and find a D20. All right, I believe it's in one of these boxes. I swear to God you should be in here. This has got a bunch of cogent stuff in it. Where else would it be? I can't find it at a glance in there, but now I have a sneaking suspicion that it's been in my office all along. Wait. No, this is a cupboard. I'm literally polling my Twitch audience on whether I should keep looking for my dice because they've been waiting around, or if they're willing to wait. And it seems like more people are willing to wait for a D20. Some people have suggested using virtual dice, but I'm not okay with that. I'm rolling my dice. Man, look at that. That's neck and neck. Oh no. All right. 51% of the stream want me to look for the D20, but that means 49% don't. So what I'm going to do is this is so dumb. I'm going to set my watch alarm to go off in 5 minutes, so I have 5 minutes to find a D20. Let's go 10:15. There we go. I have 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Let's try Studio 2. Wait. What's under here? I don't think it's a D20. It's not in here. Back to the shed. D20. It'll be with the green boxing. It was a hexagon box. Green hexagon dice box. Which I have no idea what it is. I own like a little dice bag with little dice in it. Come on. Alright, I have a ray of hope. Rachel just rang me back and she said it's in the bottom filing cabinet. This is the Jazza filing cabinet. Right at the back here. Oh! Just in time. And look at that! Oh yes. Victory is sweet. I beat you! Alright, my watch alarm is turned off. Victory is had. Let's go back and actually do the stream. I am victorious! Ha ha! And the crowd goes wild, I assume. You guys should try this sometime, whether it be for your role-playing characters or for character designs. Alright. I don't know what I forgot to mention what I was rolling for. Introverted or extroverted? This is a very introverted character. Let's say modern day is between 10 and 12, right? Let's go from there. Boom! 14, so we're sort of like slightly in the future. Let's say the year 2040, right? We'll go back to our original blue, blend it in a bit. There we go. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It took me 6 hours, but I have finished my character creation from my random generated, or I guess I should say my randomly rolled list of attributes, all of which were put together by the Twitch chat and rolled on by this lovely D20 here, and this is the result. We have a character who is... Oh my god, I am exhausted. That was a 6-hour session. I am bloody knackered and I'm late for a haircut. I have to go get a haircut, then I'm going to the gym with Chris for my personal training session, then I have to come back in here and clean the hell up because it's a bloody mess and prep for everything in the next coming days because I'll be in the city in the next few days. So I'm going to come back and get to work later, but I'll pick up later after I've done my next appointments. Alright, haircut done. I'm working a little late tonight because I have to finish a bunch of stuff before I head off to the city, and this video, it turns out, due to a bunch of things that have popped up, is going to be Friday's video, so I'm going to have to get started editing tonight and get as much done as I can. So I'm going to start off with the voiceover and just jump straight into the edit. I start off thinking about how I draw someone who's both very human but also very short. The obvious way would be just to draw a very short person, but I like the idea of a protagonist. Alright, I'm wrapping up. It's nearly 9 o'clock, but I got a lot done, so I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made, and I should be good to go for Friday's video. I'm going to wrap up with the question of the day. There's a couple that sort of tie in together, and they fit in with the theme of today, because I did a character design session with you guys live. And a couple of people have asked sort of around those things. User something else says, any reason for the lack of character design sessions? There are reasons for the lack of character design sessions. I was going to talk to you guys about this in the stream, but I didn't get time because it took so long to get through the session. There are actually a number of reasons that I don't often do character design sessions anymore, but the main one ties in... Oh, update, hooray. The main one ties in with another question that Zoetropic Dream says, do you ever get tired of going extremely different? It seems you rarely do the same thing twice. That sort of answers the main part of the question. While the character design sessions are different every time, after doing like dozens of them, they really feel the same to do. And I really don't like doing the same thing twice. There are some videos I've done that have been phenomenally successful that I haven't gone back to and revisited that theme that I suppose you could consider being wise or you know, using that sort of popular stuff to get, you know, traction and subscribers and stuff, just because I'm not interested in doing the same thing again and again. Character design sessions are fun in certain elements of them, but the recent one I did, not today, but a few months back, was like a case in point as to why I don't do them as often anymore, because I put it out to you guys to do the polls and all the votes came through, and all of the votes came through to just a really predictable result, which sort of defeats the entire purpose of it. And the only way I made that work was by going to the least voted thing, and that was what the video was based on. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is I am not planning to never do character design sessions again, but I will be doing less of them because I feel like I've done them a lot. As much as I know you guys love them, or some of you love them, they don't perform particularly well on the channel, and they're not something I feel I'm challenging myself with so much anymore. However, when I can think of twists or ways to sort of challenge the way that the themes are picked and the things are voted on, that's when I'm going to do it. And today was a great example of that. Rolling the dice and taking your suggestions that way was a way to sort of switch up how things are randomized and come together with a thing. That being said, it still was a similar idea, and it does feel like doing the same thing, but I've had a bit of a break and it was good fun. But I'm probably going to have a bit of a break again just because it's been done and dusted, and it's a similar reason why I don't do so many tutorials anymore, in part because I've done a lot of them. I've done years worth of tutorials. There are hundreds of tutorials on my channel, and I don't feel like doing it anymore, to be honest. Like, I feel like I've done that. And then the other reason is, frankly, I'm having a lot of fun trying new things, and that's my favorite thing. There are a lot of people over the years who have said things like, you should go back to your roots, you should go back and do more tutorials, you should go back and do more character design sessions. But my roots aren't in those things. My roots are having projects and being ambitious and always doing new things. Like, I'd come home from school every day with a new ambitious project that was just like totally random. One day I came home with a massive bowl of wool and I finger knitted the whole ball of wool because that's what I wanted to do that day. Like, they're my roots. Like, creating the music for an animation and making an ambitious animation and then starting a new game and this and that. Like, they're my roots. My roots are not making tutorials. That was a big project I took on. I started the YouTube channel because I saw tutorials were performing well on my old channel. I thought I could make something out of this, and I started with that, and it's evolved in different ways. But the way that at its core I am the same and the channel is founded on is art and creativity and having fun with it and trying new things, challenging ourselves and doing all that. So there will be some tutorials or some character design sessions from time to time, but because I've done so much of them, I'm probably going to be doing more other stuff because I'm really enjoying that. And it's really fresh and exciting to me. So yeah, just stick with me for the long run because you'll see lots of the stuff you love and lots of the stuff you don't expect. And all in all, I'm hoping we'll all be happy as a result. Thanks for watching today, guys. That's it for today's vlog. But tomorrow I'm heading off to the city. I have a whole bunch of different random stuff, some secret stuff, some stuff I'll show. But that's it for today. And I guess until later, I'll see ya. Bye.